Okay, so the hunter lists are super aggro. Sunset Bleach says, I haven't played Hearthstone in probably over a decade. How hard would it be to get back in as a free player? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. You'd have to ask someone else, and if you get an answer, I'd love to know, Sunset Bleach. Like, really. Oh, thank God we had this draw. This is a really good draw, and this is an insanely aggressive list. It just smashes you so quickly. Original Admiral Skippy says, what brought you back to Hearthstone? I remember in the past you mentioned you left because you felt like you beat the multiplayer. Yeah, Hearthstone was feeling very samey to me. The classic cards were not rotating. There was not really rotations in general. A new set would drop, and the lists would just not really change very much. Like, for instance, if I look at this list, I'm using, like, 10 Terran cards, 2 starports, 2 liftoffs, 2 concussives, Yamato, Raynor. It was just those 8. Wah, wah. Hitting any of these is actually great. Yeah, and so, like, things were just not changing in Hearthstone when I played. I'll contrast this with Magic, where, like, if you play Draft, for instance, I mean, every Draft format is utterly incredible. It's so compelling. And there's enough different formats in Magic that I feel like they kind of bobble around a bit. Oops, sorry. Oh, dang. And so, I didn't play for a very long time, and I also just decided I didn't want to do any Blizzard stuff because I just thought that the consistent terrible behavior of Bobby Kotick, I just didn't want to. It was just bad, man. It's just really, really bad. So I just completely stopped playing any Blizzard products. And I said I wasn't going to do any more Blizzard products until Bobby Kotick left. So Bobby Kotick left, and I was like, okay. I'd seen some positive stuff out of Blizzard. Obviously, it's not this binary where they went from pure evil to pure good, or vice versa. But it did give me enough of a, like, yeah, I'm actually interested and willing to check this out again. And so I spent a month just kind of touching on a bunch of Blizzard products.
Bring it.
Battle station.
Battle cruiser operation. Commencing bombardment.
And when I came back to Hearthstone, I mean, the game is just like completely different in how it's played. And I liked the description that I heard previously, which is that Hearthstone went from a mana, or a card economy, as in you are really low on cards and you're trying to figure out ways to get more cards and to do the best card type stuff that you can do. Things like a Savannah High main, you know, 6/5 that when it dies, summon a pair of 2/2s. The card's different now, and I know that, but still. Those cards were considered really, really good. Or Prep Sprint, to draw 4 cards for 4, was considered really, really good. The modern Hearthstone is much more of a mana economy, as in, like, you always have plenty of cards in hand, so how do you just get the most swing and power and oomph in an individual turn that you have? Sure. Zilliax? Yeah! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To the face. Dude, this sweater is extra long, which I love, because I'm extra tall. But when I sit down with it, I literally get this, like, chest burster bump up. Like, look at this. It literally looks like there is, like, bursting from my stomach. If I sit up a little bit more. It's so funny. Asparagus Man says, Sean, help settle an argument with a friend. Is RTS complete as a genre? Is there anything else a new game could offer to the genre? I have a bias towards you, Asparagus Man. What's your argument? And I'm only going to support that. That's it. Dragon Power says, so it's not well made. Of course it's not well made. This was on sale like 75% off. It's great. Against Rogue, and we see Fool's Gold. Maybe it's just like a random Thief Rogue. But I mean, like, if you want my actual opinion on the question, I think the question doesn't make any sense and doesn't mean anything at all. That's like my actual reaction. I mean, like, because if I ask the question, what does a complete genre even mean? It's a really difficult thing to define with any clarity whatsoever, but I think it's an interesting discussion point with maybe some different words. I'm getting very hung up on the word complete.
Battle cruiser operational.
Ready to all there, please.
Weapons pride.
I'm gonna play this one slow, because this looks a little bit like a Thief Rogue. Asparagus Man says, I'm just gonna pull the Day9 is with me then. Nice. The argument's settled. Perfect. My personal opinion is that I don't see how a new RTS game could really innovate in the genre, but that it's moved onto other various subgenres. I suppose what I mean, since complete an RTS in the same form is likely to be very successful because it's already been done, so to speak. I see.
Ready to plunder.
I've never seen that card in my life.
Weapons pride.
I probably never will again. Yeah, I mean, like, my understanding from just watching other RTS games and playing other RTS games and so on, and reading what developers have done, is that with a game like, let's just take StarCraft 2. I don't know, let's just pick an RTS at random here. I don't know, StarCraft 2. Let's pick that one, huh? In SC2, and bonus effects. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. In that game, in StarCraft 2, if the balance was ever so slightly off, the game ends immediately. Like, I remember there was a period where there was, like, this new barracks unit called a Herc, I think. And the Herc could, like, shoot a little grappling hook and, like, jump up and down cliffs and stuff. This is fine to do.
Always room for dessert.
And it's fine to do because, you know, this gets procced by Hydration Station, or this will resurrect with Hydration Station. Or there was this mech unit called a Warhound that was like, it kind of looked like a Goliath, and they destroyed the balance so badly that Blizzard just like unlaunched them. And I remember there's other things like Dawn of War 3 tried to do some interesting things with like the structure of the game compared to the original Dawn of War 1, Dawn of War 2. And it fucking sucked. Age of Empires 4, I think, is a brilliantly done game. I think it's just good. And it is not trying to stray from Age of Empires 2, period. So you know, I in terms of seeing stuff like this, I get and appreciate if someone goes, yo, dude, this is way too difficult to design it. We can't figure out any iteration. We can't improve on this. Probably brawl into playing this, I guess. It's Death Rattle, summon a legendary minion. Alright, well, let me just get this guy open. So it's interesting how a lot of recent RTSs have said, no, we're really going to kind of stick to the similar formula. Age of Empires 4, Company Heroes 3 basically just said, we're a company of heroes with an overworld, and the overworld is what's new, but the in-game is just Company Heroes. 1. Or Stormgate. Very similar, like their starting faction, Vanguard, is extremely similar to Terran in terms of all the look and feel and gameplay. Wow, nice. That's a really good draw for them. I'm gonna brawl it, so it's fine. Do I want to brawl it? Yeah, I think I'll brawl it. As opposed to going for some action-packed perfection. Now, why not? So, you know, I think that there is a vantage point where you can go, dude, anytime anyone's tried to do something different than these games, it's just so bad. Oh, and sorry, I realize there's another one that I forgot. In Beyond All Reason is also another RTS that's really trying to do a lot of very similar things to what some of the original Total Annihilation Supreme Commander games did. Okay, so from that point of view, it's like, oh, well, dude, no, I mean, anytime someone tries to do something new, it's just, it's poopy, it's stinky, so stinky. You know, I get it from that perspective. However, I want to point to some RTS games that literally exist and rule that are doing some interesting stuff. Tooth and Tail, baby. Tooth and Tail is actually an insanely sick game. I don't actually know what this interaction does. Oh, I'm just getting hydration station, so I don't have to figure it out. Keep chomping through stuff. Nom nom nom. Tooth and Tail is an RTS where it is played with a controller, and you have to play it with a controller, and you have a single character, and you move around, and build things underneath the character, and bring units to your hero, or move units around. It's so smartly done. And I mean, I remember watching Tooth and Tail TV for like months after playing Tooth and Tail, because the competitive interestingness was there, and it was rich, and it was cool, and it was awesome. But here is, I think, maybe my actual answer to the question of what do I think about the statement that you're never gonna get better than this. Feeling some action-packed perfection coming on. I think that genres are just marketing and communication tools more than anything. And the example I'm going to look at is the term Souls-like. Everyone and their grandma seems to have worked on a Souls-like game now.
Liberation is at hand.
Alright. I think I'll just get the Calicos. I think that's the one to do, right? Just pop it right here. I mean, my calls today have been astonishing. They've been astonishing. So, like, Souls-like, there's the sort of collection of things that makes the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 games that interesting and unique experience. That is something that has some to do with the slowness of combat, some to do with the way exploration works, some to do with the way that the boss fights and the brutality and the difficulty function. You know, there's a lot of things. Am I in the mood for action-packed perfection? I think I am just feeling some action-packed perfection right now.
Insignificant.
But, like, I mean, there are so many games that call themselves Souls-like. I remember when Valheim came out, people were describing it as, like, it's a survival crafting game, but the combat is Souls-like. Or there is the game Legacy Steel and Sorcery, I think it's called. It, like, got into early access today, and it's like, we have a Souls-like third-person action combat. We're Souls-like, do you understand? I believe it was... I believe Cliff Bleszinski, when announcing Lawbreakers, called it the Dark Souls of first-person shooters. Like, there are games that I would describe as quite close to the Dark Souls games, like Lies of P. That's a great recent example, where if you said this game is very similar to Dark Souls, I'd go, you got it, you're correct. But people just love using this term. Nothing I love more than action-packed perfection. Also, I sure wish I got some of my new heights somewhere in the top. But, alack, alas, it is okay. And so, like, what I want to do is I want to step away from genre names. And I want to just talk more concretely about what is the emotional feel that I get from an RTS. Not the literal mechanics, because technically Dune Spice Wars and Northgard, both made by Shiro Games, those have you being able to control units in real time. They have base building, they have resource management, they have tech trees, they have all those listed mechanics, but it feels more like a 4X game. Did I just die? Oh, I'm sorry, am I just dead?
Blood and plunder.
Okay. I mean, I already know the play I'm gonna do here, so it's okay, but still. Mama dang Mia. Okay, so, wow, funny seeing you here. So here's gonna be the build order. Let's see. So first, I'm actually going to launch this, and we're just going to see what occurs.
Operation.
So now what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to play ourselves Jim Raynor.
Let's make it count.
This gives us armor, resurrects this other one that will have taunt. And there we go. This one also gave us a bunch more armor from launch. You know, there are games like, I'll take Battle Aces, for instance. Battle Aces is a super distilled RTS. It has the unit control, it has expansions, it has teching, but it doesn't actually feel very RTS-y to me. It feels more micro-battling to me. But I think that if you want to say, okay, well, Sean, what are games that hit on the emotional experience of RTS games? What are games that hit on the emotional experience that feels similar to those old games? I think the #1 game that feels ultra damn similar to playing StarCraft and Age of Empires is Overcooked. I think Overcooked is a spectacular example of this. What a funny hand. So, Asperger says, I didn't clarify my original argument. I'm not suggesting that someone couldn't or wouldn't innovate on the RTS genre because it's as good as it gets. But more the genre is split into other kinds of genres that draw inspiration from the traditional RTS, and that a new traditional RTS might struggle to offer anything new to the genre today without being a different kind of game. So the structure of that argument is tautological, so it's difficult to engage with. As in, there's a floaty, ambiguous definition of what is and isn't an RTS. And when I say it's tautological, it's like, well, if you say, hey, Sean, here's a game that is an RTS that's innovating, and you go, well, actually, I would argue that that's not an RTS, if you really think about it. You know, like, that's a new genre. I mean, I'm gonna come back to, like, the original thing that I started saying, which is like, dude, I think that these genre names they're not definitions. They're just communication tools for marketing and letting people know what's up. It's a very vague, fuzzy sort of thing. I think I do want to Inspector Boom here because I think I'm ready to do a little action-packed perfection. Get one of these for another value add. Cool. And by the way, I'm not saying that this argument cannot be turned into a solid one. That's the sort of quip, or that, not the quipping, the word mincing that I would zoom in on. Is it's like, okay, if you say that it's hard to innovate on the genre because it just becomes a different genre, you need a little bit more clarity as to what you mean when you say RTS. And I'm fine if you and I have different definitions. I'm trying to understand what you mean. This guy has been doing so much action-packed perfection. It's crazy. Yeah, that is so funny that I didn't hit Tessa.
Access denied.
Does so much damage. I had no idea I had more of those in the deck. Sick.
Getting low on cards.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Nice. Man, my throat is not very happy right now. I went on a little mini trip this last weekend, and I saw human beings. And most of the time in my life, I don't see any humans, man. I see Brit, and that's it.
Fresh out of cards.
Fresh out of cards. This is a hilarious card to draw here.
They're alive.
Insignificant.
Job's done.
Let's see here. Yeah, Asparagus, I think you're right. I think that genres used to be quite boxed in. Partly because games were made in, like, a year. I mean, hell, there are even some teams that would, like, make... Excuse me. They would make, like... Ow. They would make multiple games a year, every year. It was ridiculous. Sure. Hopefully Tessa doesn't go back to the hand. Now, this is what's interesting. If I... Suppose I do this. Suppose I take Bob the bartender. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this into my hand. So this replays everything from a different class that I've played this game. That includes Hydration Station, right?
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Cool. Insignificant wealth.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
No way! I ate Dream Planner Zephyrus. I'm so skilled. Welcome back, Adaptive Amalgam. Can't believe this deck was this competitive with us. Yeah, but I think to sharpen that argument, you know, I think that, for instance, if you said something like, I think that if you made an RTS that was literally StarCraft 3, it was super similar to StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1. Do you think it would be able to do substantially better than StarCraft 2? I think the answer is no. I think it would not. And I also think this for a lot of genres out there, like classic point-and-click adventure games. Like the incredible titles you can get at Wajidai. And I'm a huge fan of Wajidai games. Shout out to Old Skies, coming soon. I think that if you do a really sensational job with your writing in this game... What's the play here? I mean, I think that if you just keep making the same style of games, you can maybe find an audience, and that audience can slowly grow, but I don't think it's going to be something like, oh, this old point-and-click adventure game sold 10 million copies.
Job's done.
I think that it would be comparative to other things in that space. I don't necessarily think that simply going, oh, there's no innovation possible because it's completed. You know, what's a good example of a genre that maybe did this? Here's maybe the best example I can give. I don't care that much for first-person shooters of any kind. Leave the mechanics of shooting alone entirely. Now, add a shrinking circle where you start with 100 players and it goes down to 0. Like, oh my god. I find that compelling. I played a lot of PUBG. So I think that I want to keep up with the proactivity. This druid list, if this is what I assume that it is, I believe that what this list is trying to do is to get really boosted hero powers and then crack me in the head. Mana efficient. Dark 77778. So Tetris 99 proves that the shrinking circle thing is the good part. Too strong of a statement. Way too strong of a statement. I would say that Tetris 99 demonstrated the versatility of the, you know, battle royale-ish style mechanic, but it doesn't. Proof is a bit of a overly strong term for. I'll change my mind. For that. And I know what you mean. You're typing on the internet. You're just trying to get a point out. But yeah, no, I think that like that is an example of how you can have all the mechanics of like, oh, you're finding weapons, you're getting ammo, you're improving the weapons. These have existed in first-person shooters for years and years and years and years and years and years. But shrinking circle makes it feel transformatively different. And so, you know, I think that if you said, hey, what if you took a lot of the fun of StarCraft and did something transformative using those things? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is the direction that you're going in, but this is me kind of trying to add some robustness to this. Add a shrinking circle to StarCraft. The game begins, you start microing your workers, sending to the mineral lines, and the circle shrinks and your workers start fucking dying. Terran's overpowered because it can lift off and like move to the middle of the map. Alright, modders, get on it.
Auto turret engage.
Rush, lifesteal, taunt. Sure, you got it. I'm really feeling like some action-packed perfection is coming on here. I'm trying to stay proactive right now. Why did it happen in that order? The one last game? I sure did. It might actually be legit to just play Hydration Station again quickly to get all this back. And, you know, I will also... Oh my god, amazing news! Best news I've heard all day! Yeah, you got it.
Insignificant.
I'm gonna enjoy
Let's draw. Shoot through more stuff. Great, great, great. Draw 2 more, that's fine. This could be a good Kill Jaden game. That's getting played immediately. Oh, I'm so good. I was hoping to get Raystraza. Oh my god, someone Purified Dragon Nest. Yes. Yes, so our villain does appear to be a Reno list. Yeah.
Careful, it's against me.
Great. And so those were removed from the game. I think I'm just gonna go kill Jadening because I can just drown this player in value very, very, very slowly. I really do want more than 10 mana if I want to do that, though. I mean, maybe we'll both do Kill Jade. Hakuna La Casa says, did you do a master or bachelor's in math? I have a bachelor's in math and a master's in interactive media. A master of fine arts, which means it's a terminal degree, which means I am allowed to teach at universities in America. And I still have those dreams that I didn't actually complete my major. Serve another or die. Oh, I had lethal. Oops.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet master.
I have seen creation, and I
Hello, Puppet
will
Master
bring
Dorian.
destruction.
If you want to heal up, that's actually okay.
The virtue of the wild.
Alright.
Fill the skies with a cascade of sparkle.
Sure.
Such a perfect specimen.
This is a wild list. So, let's see here. There is a small probability that we actually just kill, like, accidentally by shooting him in the face twice. Get in there.
Attack again.
This will be helpful.
Action packed perfection.
Shit, some action-packed perfection, huh?
Battle cruiser operation.
Okay, so... Okay, this might barely work. Okay, so... So, here's what we're gonna do. First... Okay, I think I know the play.
The entertainment has arrived.
So I'm gonna do realize now my mistakey. So we're going to do this to try to win the brawl. Keep them at 6. Alright, we did it. We have won the brawl. So now I'm going to play the Ceaseless Expanse.
And I will bring destruction.
So, what this means is that now I have a very high probability. Only I'd known. High probability of being able to play Inventor Boom and just crack him in the face for lethal. Oh, restore health equal to the boo, boo, boo.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
Refresher mana crystals.
Fill the skies with a cascade of sparkles.
Okay.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Are you taking my guy? Oh, fantastic. Maybe I should be saving these brawls, huh?
Fast here.
Villain's deck kicks ass, to be honest. Dormant for 2 turns. Hey, brawls get around that stuff. Okay. Hi, Bob. Now, this could just do it, right? Because didn't our thing have 12 damage? Or maybe it was 11. Oh, no! Ah! It's the exact opposite way. Come on! Alright, we're elusive. That's good. 10 armor. Oh my god. Oh. How many cards does this asshole have left? 21? Alright. Let's do this first, see what we get.
In addition to my collection.
As a gracious host, I will tend to you personally.
Alright, so this is a pretty good looking board still. I do have double Garrosh's Gift, and I'm trying to wait a bit of time before I actually cast these.
I have seen creation.
Forgot the villain took mine. Yeah.
Destruction.
Yep, yepers. Mm-hmm. Well.
This train stops for no one.
What is this card? Okay.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of
Alright. I'm more than likely going to be brawling here.
fast here. Everyone could use a fresh coat of
It gets better every turn. Every turn it gets better. Dr. Goose says, how does this portal thing work? Does it just keep... does it replace his deck? So the very nitty-gritty way in which this works is right now there are 30 demons in my deck. When any change occurs, like I draw a demon or someone shuffles plagues into here, any change causes it to immediately transform into another deck of 30 demons. I'm not even paying attention at this point. Hit me. Flick your cigarette and kiss me. Yeah, and they get +2/+2 every turn.
Freedom and wait.
Full house. Probably gonna... What does this thing do?
Fast here.
Alright. Let's wait a turn.
The Granite Woods for rejecting power. You want a piece of me, boy?
Alright. Oh, there's definitely some stuff happening here. Such a wacky board state. Villain's deck is definitely substantially cooler than our deck. I'm not gonna lie. Their deck just kicks ass. Hello, Alonius. Ow. 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 Sure. Villain has to be at least a little careful. I mean, honestly, a 4/2 with taunt every turn. Alright, no demons in the list. Okay.
Fast here.
Sure. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Stop and smell the flowers.
Well, that's very annoying. That's quite funny. Alright, I'm brawling. I'm brawling. Sure. So then I'm gonna do this.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So set it to 2. Oh my god, those things are still in there? Incredible. Yeah, take that, you jerk. What else did I get? Baron Geddon in the hand? Gross. Oh my god, this guy, I didn't realize that he has action pack perfection. Oh, so gross. Hydration Station, who runs this card? Oh, Greybow. Oh, dude, their deck is so much cooler than anything we have. Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Seems reasonable enough. Oh my god, Andre! What is up, Greetorps? I haven't watched Hearthstone in years. Glad to be here for this. Yeah, this match is extraordinarily goofy. Dude, this guy's coming at me with some action pack perfection. I don't even believe it. Alright, that'll do. That'll do fine. Alright, Blood Mage Thalnoth. Oh my god, that feels amazing. Oh, that feels pretty good. We're doing some stuff. Eh? Did some stuff happen? Am I doing it? Villain's still got a Grey Bow hiding underneath there. We're not taking any fatigue damage. You got it. It resolves. Alright. Did we do it? Hey! I think we did it. Oh my god, awesome. I mean, that was awesome. Can't stop winning. What a game, man. That was a great one. I love our little list, man. Most losses have felt like true play mistakes, and most of the wins have felt like all skill.
Just cause is always worth fighting for.
That's the least true thing I've ever heard. Get out of here. Skip my glimpse. I think that was the best game of Hearthstone I've ever seen. You might enjoy a one that I uploaded to my YouTube many years ago called The Best Worst Game. And that one was fantastic. Like, it was so good, PC Gamer wrote an article about it. I got an email from the person I played against. They were like, oh, I was so nervous in that game. Hearthstone is pretty damn great at producing just spectacular, awesome-looking games. This will be the best with my mana. And I just think this card is insanely good. So we're against a priest, and I think that priests typically are these Protoss priests. And what the Protoss priests are looking to do is discount a whole bunch of stuff and then just get mothership after mothership after mothership. So I think I'm going to be saving Bob, the bartender, for that.
Liberation. Hi.
Do I actually just want to play this and draw? I'm doing it. So we just need to dodge the Tortolan Traveler.
Job's done.
That is a good draw. Oh my god, that is a good draw. For Den, summon each other minion. What does this guy do? So I have no idea what we're up against, but we are going to increase the pressure. God, I can feel a knot like right here.
Reveal Azeroth's potential.
Fine.
Cleansed of evil.
There's literally no evil anymore. That's great news.
Love height.
I'm just killing with these two little guys, man. That's how we're gonna do it. This is literally how it will be done. I don't even know what Villain's up to. I really don't. I have no clue what's happening. I don't know why it's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma. Oh, if you silence it, it doesn't become a ship part. I'm always in the mood for action-packed perfection. Fuck. Ah, this bastard.
Cleansed of evil.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh my god, this guy's gonna cleanse me of fucking evil, isn't he? Well...
Love height.
Alright. Demos, Sean, how are you enjoying Severance Season 2? I have been so busy, I have not watched Severance Season 2. Britt and I are doing a rewatch Severance Season 1, which will likely continue tonight. Oh, yo, I'm a dumbass. I deserve this.
Together in harmony.
Can't tell if we're really close to losing or really close to winning. It's unclear to me.
Auto turret engaged.
Battle cruiser operational.
Always room for
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is it. This might wind up being a Kill Jaden game if this guy just bombs through all this stuff. Man, this is nasty. Just all the Aman'Thuls, man. You just make shit stop existing constantly. I should have been more thoughtful. Villain has 10 in hand? Oh no.
heroes that champion order.
10 cards. Okay.
Engine screaming. Engine screaming.
Ready for dust off.
Hand is too full.
Oh, we got the Exodar. That's good news. How do I even win this?
potential.
Okay. This might actually just be a Kill Jaden game. I mean, this is actually so smart from Villain. He's completely shutting down the launch strategies.
Cleansed of evil.
Remember, the word of cleanse of evil. Don't really have any mechs, huh? This is such a painful location. This literally just makes me want to play this list. It's like so badly. Ding, ding, ding. What even are the effects on this? Alright, all skill, all skill.
My hand is too full.
Oh, you bastard! You burned my dynamite! I mean, this list just looks like the list of an asshole. I love it. You have Creation Protocol? Are you kidding me? What even is this thing? Just an Arcanite? Okay. I don't know how many more Aman'Thuls this guy has. Oh, I'm hitting it right here. Let me do this first. No? Okay, hey. Not a bad outcome by any means, but... I'm going to take my sweet, sweet time. The worry is ETC and therefore Kill Jaden getting burned. That's the worry.
The time waits.
Oh
Potential.
my fuck. This guy.
A world cleansed of evil.
How many Aman'Thuls has that been? I know that I have 3 bombs in here. And I know ETC is in there, and I really want to get ETC so I can get Kill Jaden, so I can, like, you know, not die instantaneously.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do this. I'm gonna immediately do this again.
Let's make it count.
The reason being, like... I don't want the bomb to blow up this stuff. Like, if the bomb comes and blows up an Inventor Boom or a Tortolan Traveler... Actually, if it blows up anything in my hand now, I'm, like, actually okay. Can't stand this guy. Don't hit the good stuff in my deck. That was it. I can't win now. I think I'm dead. I think I'm actually legitimately dead. Hot damn. What a bastard. Look, I didn't think I have any mechs that died this game.
And smell the flowers.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, take that. What do we get? We got hot coals. Well. We got a puppet theater. I can't believe puppet theater is common. So basically, we are all in on these little Marines, man. That's it. I mean, I cannot even believe how screwed I feel. This list is unbelievable. Dude, who's ready? Woo! Woo! There it is. What a piece of me, boy. There's no... Are you serious? There's no more minions in this list?
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
There's no more minions in the list. I don't believe it. I mean, that's insane. Villains list rules. I mean, this helps a little bit.
Battle cruiser operation. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
There's no way to copy an opponent's list, right? That would be such a good feature. You lose to someone, and then you just hit copy list at the end. Oh my god, dude. Why does that not exist? Hey, Wickfos, happy 120 months in a row! 120 months is 10 years, Wickfos! It's been amazing to have you. Seems good. Are we gonna literally win with Marine Marauder? Wow. Wow. I don't know. Like, I'm about to say something that's very dumb. But it never really occurred to me that you didn't have to play the Exodar touching the starship. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. Hit the Marine one time.
Getting low on cards. Fresh out of cards.
This is the game. This is the game.
I have seen
This is it.
creation, and I will bring destruction.
Cruiser operation.
I've been owned. I've been owned by Boom Boss, and I remember telling you how good it was in this meta. Giving them the Boom Boss was absolute brutality. Oh my god, I fucking hate this dude! Come on, Marines! Come on! Yo, I am like fucking fuck. I mean, I'm as fucked can be. Wait, hold on, hold on.
They're alive.
Yeah!
You want a piece of me, boy?
That's about what I got. Yeah. Bam. Boom. Bam. It's okay. We're not giving up. We got Marines, baby. We got Marines. You know, it's so funny. The biggest thing that actually hosed us was the Boom Boss. The Boom Boss is the thing that owned us. Oh my god. Who is this guy?
Together in harmony.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
All right, I'm out.
So hose. Bounce says Boom Boss and the wrong choice with Bob. I'm trying to make some plays with Bob that are a little bit more proactive, and I have never seen this deck before. Everyone I've been paired against has been these Protoss lists. So I was like, ooh, I can really disrupt those Protoss lists. But I guess I should just chill.
Garrosh versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way. Victory or death.
Warlock. I thought they removed this clash from the game. Boom Boss into that location just absolutely hosed me. And I saw it like right after it started happening. I was like, wait, this is a play I should be avoiding, huh? Okay, so we're up against a Warlock. So this is a Zerg Warlock, and what this list is typically trying to do is get out Ultralisk Cavern, get out... It's a location Zerg Warlock. So it has lots of locations. Has, like, the Spine Crawler for defense. And it's trying to just get a couple of really huge minions, like, roughly in the mid-game. Okay, just activating all these. I'm doing relatively simple turns. Ultralisk is a card. Yeah, Quinlo, there's an Ultralisk Cavern that when it dies, or it's a location that when it's used up, it poops out an Ultra. I see. So it uses all these locations like Horizon's Edge to just shoot stuff. From like a game design perspective, I think this is one of the best designed sets ever in the history of Hearthstone. I mean, it's so good, dude. And part of the reason why I love it so much is that the Warlock list focuses on the expendability of things. Like these Zerglings, they die. This says deal 3 damage split among all enemies. After a friendly minion dies, reopen this. So it's just this like super, like just aggro kind of play. Keep digging. Is Warlock specific? It is, yeah. Power creep seems crazy to me. Well, it's a different style of game. And the way that I like to describe it is that, well, do I actually want value here? Do I want... No, I think proactivity is best here. I'm actually worried that I'm going to be spending all my mana for a lot of turns. The way that I would suggest thinking about old Hearthstone is, how do I make sure I have enough cards? You're constantly running out of cards. You're constantly trying to think of cute ways to combo things to get more value out of your cards because you have so few of them. In this modern Hearthstone, you're really low on mana, but you always have plenty of cards. And over time, I've started to really appreciate, and I really like, how this plays right now.
I can't resist.
So you discover a Ceaseless Expanse, and then get the Tentacle there. Okay, that's fine. Then you can Force of Wills to get a Giant with Rush. Yeah, and so Modern Hearthstone, you have plenty of cards, and they're all powerful, so you're trying to figure out the kind of combinations of things that you are doing on any given turn. And so, to describe it as power creep, I actually would push back on, because if it was the case that it was the old card economy style gameplay, I would agree. If it was a game where you're super low on cards, really hard to draw cards, and they were all just insane haymakers, you'd be playing one card at a time, and it would be big, you know, impact. And I would share those concerns. But here, it's just about how you can actually coordinate all your cards to have like a sort of bursty effect, and how you set yourself up to have really good multi-card turns, so on and so forth.
Ready to plunder.
Does this list use wheel? Most Leers only uses finisher lethal though, right? Like ideally hand buff to 15-12. It's for the last like 3 or 4 days he's been showing up a lot, because there's hunter lists that are super aggro. Hand paladin is still using Leroy to like bop you for 20. I am just realizing, the more I play our list, the more I'm just like, wow. Boom Boss is so sick. I can't even believe it. So because I'm seeing that, I really do want to get Kill Jaden. That's going to be our play. I should just start drawing deep. We can handle some damage.
Weapons prime.
Okay. So, what are we gonna do? Deal 1 damage to everything, that's fine. Remove durability, that's fine. Okay. Should have drawn 2 more. No, I never didn't have it.
Ready for dust off.
That spine crawler never dies, man.
What infinite power!
Okay. Oh, Deep Miner Brand list. Yeah, the problem I have with Deep Miner Brand is the inconsistency. I mean, if I can, you know, double or triple up Boom Boss, then I feel real good. Okay, the spine crawler finally falls. I kind of like this Bob. I kind of am not yet ready to play Kill Jaden. I would like Bob. I would like Bob.
no escape.
Okay.
No planet to burn.
That is helpful. So I think I'm going to play this one first.
Battle cruiser operation.
I want to hit this guy. I have 2 shots at it.
Let's make it count.
2 shots at it. Nice.
Commencing bombard. Commencing bombard.
You want a piece
I
of
wish I
me,
could hit you.
boy?
Alright, so now I actually feel okay to do the stuff that I want to do. Can the TNT blow up the Twisting Nether? Twisting Nether is just here forever. Forever. I assume that this list runs a sweeper that destroys all minions. Yeah, the casual 98 hit points is really helpful.
I have seen creation.
Okay. Yeah, actually maybe I should wait a little bit longer for me to get... That's pretty funny. I think I do want to wait a little bit. That's where the value is going to come from. Bob would be good here. Bob would be sort of hilariously good here. Because I'm out of minions. If I draw Bob, I can say, give me the Ceaseless Expanse. And get 3 of them. Oh, the tease. Alright, so if I do this...
8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
Getting low on cards.
Ta-da!
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Alright, that's pretty sick. That's a pretty sick turn. That's a pretty sick turn. I don't need a deck tracker, I just know what's in the deck. I'm just tracking it. I'm the deck tracker. If you want to know what's in there, you just ask. And if you want to know what this is, I'm not sure.
8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
Oh no. Oh, thank God. Oh, we made it. We're okay. Everything is okay. Oh my God, I was gonna throw up.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Oh my God, thank God. What a relief. I don't think enemy... villain, I don't think quite knows what the remainder of our deck is, because if they did, they just wouldn't have done it.
No planet to
Fresh out of
burn.
cards.
Play this first. Clear everything.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Play Inventor Boom. I think this deals like 20-something damage. 21. That's good. Play Kill Jaden. And I'll coin out.
Serve another. Die alone. You want
Coin out a Marie. Oh my God, yes! I'm telling you, man, this is a fun list. I got one more in me. I have exactly one more in me.
Garrosh versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
victory or death.
Game was decided by Villain Bob. Misplay. I mean, I think people underappreciate the Boom Boss. The Boom Boss. The Boom Boss. I think I do need to think of Bob way more reactively. So this is a Hunter list. Hunters are just going to be trying to smash me as quickly as possible. there's this kind of secret beast hunter that's like really tries to kill you by turn 5, and it is grisly to play against. Dude. Oh man. Okay, don't tell my wife, but like when I'm done having coffee in the morning, I tend to bring my coffee cup back upstairs because I do the dishes at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think, you know, I have some notes for myself.
I love height. Stop and smell the flowers.
Same cup 6 times. How I wish. Ah, fuck. I really gotta do those dishes, don't I? Oh, man. Dang it. Alright. Oh, it's so
The
good.
moment is upon us.
What is Villain even doing, man? I'm not paying it. Oh, it's a Zerg Hunter. Let me tell you, Zerg Hunter sucks. We won. It's fine.
I have no time for games.
Real Moose is quick. Put water in each one and play a song. Britt, you know how important mug beats are to my community. Britt, why are you just trying to start a fight? I need every mug we own. That's all I'm asking. You can't drink out of a mug ever again if we keep living together. Do you understand? It's the smallest ask. I can't believe after 15 years you wouldn't give me all the fucking mugs. God. Ethereal Moon, that's so funny. Oh my god. Alright. Why is the mug cupboard so vacant? Now this is, you know, Britt had this idea, and I think it's a really good idea. And the idea goes something like this. We only keep 2 plates. 2 forks, 2 knives, 2 spoons, 2 mugs, that's it. And what this does is it just makes sure that we just clean shit. Now, she said this to me a while back, and I was like, I totally agree. That is a smart idea. That is just understanding who we are as people. Because you know who we are, wow. What a killer idea. So now we have like 15 mugs.
There's always room for dessert.
Oh, my aim is incredible. Tashalatch. Trent says, doesn't that waste dishwasher cycles running it after every meal, though?
This could be our home.
That's a good point, and that's the point that I think is what my point is.
These could belong to a brand new species.
I don't know what Villain's trying to do, man. I mean, I can see the cards getting played, and I understand the shape of, oh, what if I did all these things? You know, just like a value discover hunter, I guess, but... Craig Looney says, you're not really running a dishwasher cycle with 2 plates and 2 forks. Were you listening to me? I was explaining that she shared the idea and that we didn't do it. So I just fill up the dishwasher. Fill to the brim.
I have no time for games.
I'm so mad, I'm just gonna throw out this brawl. So mad.
Taste defeat.
Can't believe it. Nibble, nibble. And I get the ceaseless expanse! My aim is... Mwah. His aim is true! Hit me. Lick your cigarette, then kiss me. It's a good track. Ow. Don't do it. Aye.
Battle cruiser operational.
I really need to kill this little dude over here. Probability's looking up.
Our souls are scattered across the universe.
I have no time for games.
I don't know about you, but I'm having a brawl. Reference one of my favorite movies, Sin City. Marv is dragging the guy's head on the pavement as he's driving the car.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Oh, Zondoi Stander the first. Hope you feel better, man. I think we outvalue them the longer time goes on.
I found a sea urchin.
All right. I mean, I don't even know what the end game plan of this guy is.
Time for
Our
games.
souls are scattered.
I mean, the dude has cast this thing like 15 times.
I should meet you.
I mean, I don't even understand what the end game of villain is here. I mean, I think I should brawl. I think that's it. I'm the greatest of all time. All right, perfect. Yeah, no, I mean, I know what I'm doing. I just don't know what they're doing.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Let's see here. How do we do this? Yeah, I mean, the hunter list that's been scary is the one where you play a dude, you buff it like a billion times, and then it's like a 20/20 creature, and the excess damage goes to me, the player.
I have no time for games.
I found a sea urchin.
Okay. Oh my golly gosh.
Eight combatant sensor.
That's it. Okay. So I kind of want to... I'm just very, very scared. I mean, I know this looks a little weird,
And I
but I'm actually terrified. So now this puts pressure on them because we can just smash down the front door.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
I see. Okay. So I get some coins. I'm certain I'm going to burn the boom boss. Silver Sarah says, what's one word of inspiration you can give to an indie developer? You know me, I don't give one-word advice. I give long, overly flowery advice. And I think the biggest thing that I would encourage an indie developer to do is just to keep making stuff.
will bring destruction.
Like Pretty Please with sugar on top. Keep making stuff.
Is a
Keep going. Keep going. And I'm gonna frame this more so in the context of writing. You know, let me finish this game and I'm gonna go on a rant for you, Silver Sarah. Oh, that was a great one to lose. Alright, very well.
What now? Action. Act. Perfection. Insignificant.
Engine screaming.
Job done.
Excellent. Everlash says, this deck used to be infinite with Fizzle. Yeah, I actually didn't like it with infinite Fizzle, even though it used to exist. I am so lost as to where Villain wants to take this. I mean, I'm going to Hydration Station, like, very next thing.
Everybody, pose for the camera!
I mean, I guess. I mean, if I can just get enough armor, maybe that can, like, help me survive or some shit. I don't know.
Perfection.
I have no time for games.
Dude, I swear to God, there's so many of this card.
Insignificant.
Alright. I'm unbelievable at that. It's one of these two. I think I'm gonna get this because I have the Sleep Under the Stars for drawing.
Shaking our stuff.
Wikfo says, that just reminds me of times where I've seen Pirate Software pull up the wiki page of, I think, Scott Cawthorn. Or Cawthon. I don't know his name. And it's just like 50 completely unknown games, and then Five Nights at Freddy's. Just gotta keep making things and honing your skills. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... I got a whole bit on this, Wikfos. Excuse me, I'm about to bit. Still would love that boom boss. That is, I mean, that's just demented.
pressure.
Raven online.
Chomp some good stuff. So there's nothing else in there. Two. We still have a lot of armor.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
So is Bob an enemy minion? Or is it just any minion? How did he take that? Got it. Enemy minion into your hand, yeah.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts?
I have no time for games.
Insignificant.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't quite understand what villain is doing. I really don't. Like, they're getting a lot of value, but I mean, like, I'm looking at my hand, and my hand is, like, so out of control. Dinner's ready. I have to go. So I'm actually going to start this rant a little sooner than I expected, Silver Seraph. But, like, imagine for a moment that you are writing a book.
Perfection.
Like, there's all these notions of the skill and the craft and the way to construct good characters and write good dialogue and so on and so forth. And the way that we do educational material as humans, for the most part, is something like, if you're struggling to think of something to write, here's some advice on how to make it better. Or if your stuff is flat, here's how to improve. Before you begin writing, you might want to outline your plot. All these things are not bad. Don't get me wrong. None of these things are bad. Give me the boom boss. Actually, that's fine.
Commencing bombardment.
None of these things are in any way bad. But what I want to stress is that the number one thing, the biggest, most powerful move you can make as a creator is just to get really, really good at doing the shit out of the creating. So if you're an author, just get really, really, really good at making yourself write a lot of sentences and do it quickly and output like crazy. If you're unmotivated, figure out how to write. If you are not sure what to write, figure out how to write. If you are having the worst day ever, figure out how to write. If you're super inspired, figure out how to write. If you are so distracted because your crush is texting you, figure out how to write. Just keep the focus on the making of stuff. Because I literally know of authors who have said, ooh, I'm still working, I'm still trying to craft, still trying to create, I'm still trying to figure out the right way, I can't quite get the story perfect. And honestly, there is totally legitimate, yay, I did it, woo! So that's going to destroy 3 things. So if I deal 6 damage to this guy, then if I just pass, all 3 die next turn. I know of people who literally have several published books what do we get? Nice. A lot of Seaside Giants down. I literally know of people who have several published books and then finally got like a killer book way later. And compared to one of their peers that's still trying to write the perfect book or a book that's hitting their quality bar, who's just giving themselves excuses to not create stuff. The world, and especially the creative business, more than anything favors volume. It favors action. It favors you literally doing stuff. And so if you're like, I'm unmotivated, just code something, make something, design something, write something down, go, 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 go. Do it as aggressively and as frequently as you humanly can.
Cruiser operation. Cruiser operation.
Still have zero clue what Villain's deck was even trying to do. And so I think that, like, if you are struggling on a specific indie game, just go make another game. Oh, I'm mentally blocked on this thing. Okay, just do something else. Like, just go. Just do it. Because the fact of the matter is, you have your own intuition that you're trying to build. Your own authorial sensibilities. And by that, I mean, like, let's say you have a platformer and it's kind of boring. And with this kind of boring platformer, you're thinking, how do I make it better? Some people would add more enemies, or some would add more bullet hell mechanics. Some would raise the stakes by making your health really low and the enemies are very scary. Some people would add more resources to manage to make the combat more interesting in some way. Some would spruce up the art. And these are sort of big categories, but there's tons of little categories within there. So, hey, I want to make the enemies really dangerous. Well, there's all sorts of ways to make them dangerous. They can be surprising. They can have a lot of health. They can demand super precise parrying. There's just going to be hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of decisions that you're going to make on whatever creative thing you're doing every single hour that you're working. And way better than any feedback that you can get from someone else is to make the thing, look at it, and go, I don't like that. Make another thing. Go, I like that a little more. Make another thing. I don't like that. Make another thing. I'm going to change and keep adjusting and going and going and going and going. And eventually, you'll have built this muscle to make shit. And you will have built your taste. So you can make a bunch of stuff and you can judge quickly whether it is good or bad according to you. And I love stand-up comedy as a reference to this because there are comics that have a really specific style that's weird. And it's not like, oh, they're half that and half that. It's just like, that's so out there. I don't even know what that is. That's insane. That's so crazy. Dinner's done. I'm going to go eat. You're all terrific. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I'll see you on Monday. Bye.